At the outset, I would like to echo the sentiments of my colleague Senator Ivana Bacik and indeed of Senator Laurence Moraku, who highlight and point out that we have in this country witnessed more than our share of miscarriages of justice. And in the week that we mourn the passing of Jerry Conlon, one such victim, it is only appropriate that we should bring to mind, to the notice of the House, the Taoiseach and the Government, that we cannot and we should not have any truck with the Government of Egypt, which is just incarcerated after a show trial Al Jazeera journalists. I want to support the NUJ calls that these journalists should be immediately freed. Any country that does not recognise a free press is not a free country, and it's an affront to democracy and an affront to the people who uphold such standards, and the government should not remain silent on this matter. The primary issue I would like to address and to expose is what was a sly PR stunt which was pulled off yesterday by Eirgrid, trying to suggest that they're going to underground high-voltage power cables in Mayo. Now, I can tell you that that's never going to happen, because I spent 6 days at an Board Penala hearing earlier this year in Portlaoise, where 23 Eirgrid executives refused to consider undergrounding 1.5 kilometres of power line in the scenic area of Rathenisk in County Laois. I also want to ask the leader, could he establish for me, by asking either the Minister for Energy or indeed the Taoiseach himself, are the planning laws different in Mayo than they are in Meath and County Laois?
Mayo, aren't they?
Because what I want to ask is, why are the people of Laois not being afforded the same opportunity to have high-voltage power cables undergrounded? And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because this Eirgrid expansion is being built for the benefits of big wind farm developers who want to destroy the countryside with industrial wind farms within 500 metres of people's homes.
So is there any question for the leader?
I do have a question. I'd like the Minister for Energy to come in here, and Leader, and to explain to us why the planning laws are different in one part of the country and the other, and why we have the biggest conflict of interest abroad in this country between Sustainable Energy Ireland, Eirgrid and the wind industry developers who want to impose these giant industrial wind farms on top of people's homes. And I'm now warning.
Senator, you can make those points during the debate.
Just to finish up, one last sentence. I want to alert the leader and the government that the public patience is wearing thin, and people will not have these wind farms imposed on top of their farms, families and houses.
Senator